Hello there everybody, Sabato92 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. Now then, in the last episode we went through the crew quarters with Alice, and that was a goddamn nightmare of a place. God, that was just infuriating how long that one took. Anyway, let's get back onto our main goal here, shall we? We made our way down the hallway, at the end waiting for us. Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Nothing's up. We left our room, headed left.
And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Oh, right. Ah, we're going through this again, are we? Of course we are. Oh. No matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
Oh, okay. The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
That's so. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
Yes, for the third time, Tenmyoji.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Yes, for the third time, 5. Und dann der Elevator we go.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
Doi?
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue.
Wait, this is the same? Yeah, it looks like it's about the same.
Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Clover, how about you show them that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Ah, so there's how the skip function works, okay.
Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to skip this one too. Yeah, it looks like it's about all the same. Oh my god, we're fast forwarding through time!
This is the crew quarters, huh?
Okay, we're back. We're okay, we're all good. Everybody still alive? Okay, everybody's still alive.
Just as the note said, we had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Have fun.
Hey, look, Grandpa. They got a poster of a lady in here. It looks like the ones you got back home.
Oh my god, what?
This one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
What?
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me. Unfortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that. Let's keep moving.
Oh my god. Whoa, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the nonary game. And if Cork was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
What?
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Huh?
Shh. You're being too loud, Quark.
Oh my god!
You have to say these things quietly.
What the shit? Oh my god, you freaking pervert. Oh wait, but what the hell am I talking about? They're probably just videos on prune juice. Totally safe. Nothing bad. Nothing bad at all. Demioji just has a fascination with prune juice. And probably those prune juices involve women. You never know! I need to shut up. Sup, buddy? I'm gonna try to see if I can skip you. Oh my god, I can skip you! Okay, Quark and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then we head into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which door, but Fi and I found ourselves heading toward the leftmost room. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay. Okay.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got a time limit too?
Something
Wait.
wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know. I just...
Let's get inside.
Yeah. Right. Well, I'll just go with my usual instincts
This
and
looks
just...
like the room we woke up in.
Oh, what the... Oh, there is no skip, okay. Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Yeah. Looks like there's something on it. Oh! Oh, of course.
Shit! What the hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes.
Would there... Okay, there's like... Okay.
Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Shit! Oh. Really?
Yes, really. Ugh.
Oh. This might be a problem. Wait a minute. Where's the dead woman?
Hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
Oh, they have? AB gate.
That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door, didn't they?
Yeah. Why are you talking like that?
That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas. And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Clevo's enemy will be Cambioli. And B.O. and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney.
Oh, they're going... Oh my god.
Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
Okay, we're back to this. Okay.
Okay then, I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
What? Why does it have to wait?
Hush now. It'll be okay.
I should not probably be taking those words lightly, considering they're coming from a homicidal rabbit. No, it won't!
30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now.
Bitch, you got 30 minutes!
Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time, so think it out.
Okay,
Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
that's different. Man, what are we going to do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game.
This is significantly different. We're not on such a short time limit. I mean, 30 minutes is technically short, but this is different. We've actually got plenty of time to think about this time.
Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
Prisoner's Dilemma. Where have I heard that? What's that?
You've never heard of it?
No, I am 100% sure that I have heard of it.
It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Why specifically apple and banana? Apple and banana?
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything.
Okay.
Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Okay. Yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do.
Wait a minute, that voice.
Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year.
Iron Tiger, is that you?
That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving you trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? You gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
So, that's the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah, what would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, let's see. First, I'd have to get into the headspace of a criminal. And that's something that I don't really think I'm capable of doing. Well, If my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal, and I don't then, I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. Then it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting.
But
you're forgetting something important.
Which is...
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years.
Ah.
Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level, too.
Is anybody else getting like a Death Note feel from this music? That's kind of what I'm getting from this.
You see now? The AB game is The prisoner's dilemma.
Huh. I actually like the way that this is, actually. I mean, this route, we're not... yeah, I already stated it. We're not on such a short time limit that we have to pick ally or betray. We're actually given time to kind of think and talk about it. Yeah. They are pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team.
Okay.
Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him? Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked ally. What would our total points be?
Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so...
Okay.
18 points.
Now let's say one of the pairs chooses betray.
The pair who picked betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so... the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4, 16 points total.
So what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to always choose ally to get the most points. Even if one person chooses betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits.
That's a fair point.
But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively.
You mean kind of like Dio?
And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too.
Actually, now with what I know about Dio, I bet you he may have been lying about Cork.
If all of us choose betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits. Not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone. And they hurt you.
Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick ally.
No, I mean the opposite.
What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
Considering Alice has been betrayed, like, I'd rather not. What? Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma.
0 time. Wait, that would be the 3rd game. That's 0 time dilemma, and I'm not even there yet.
If we choose ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All 3 of us will get 2 points.
And I want to believe in Alice.
That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody.
Considering she's kind of chosen ally, I think she chose ally for the past 2 routes. So...
But... what if Alice chooses betray?
I don't think she will. Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So...
20 minutes remain until Amphany's game polling closes.
Ironically, I'm close to recording for 20 minutes. Actually, it's only 19 minutes. Shit! If only it was literally 20 minutes in.
Unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray.
I'm going to choose ally.
Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
I'm still gonna pick ally. Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, What did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something is going to happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah. You know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how'd you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient! This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on! I could ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life. Whoa, what? What the? What? What the hell? What?
Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma.
What the?
Goodbye.
Huh? What? Was that the moon? What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw...
Saw what?
The explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down! What are you talking about? What is it now?
My head...
It hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode.
Are you all right?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah. Maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Find I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just a hallucination brought on by stress, or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? It had seemed real, though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. I mean, it's not like I'm reading my voice through a text in the dialogue box or anything like that. I mean, what? Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the nonary game was probably getting to me more than Phi thought. I was tired, and I was emotional. The hallucination was strange, but really, it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Jesus, what the hell was that all about?
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What the hell was that?
What? Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Make sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally? Or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
It's completely different.
Bullshit!
The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
Ah. What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? Zero never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear I don't. I know somehow.
Ah.
There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on! That again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth... Ah, there you go. Wait. Did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't?
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This was wrong. Phi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree. Ew.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. Hate me all you want, Phi.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
I'm choosing to believe in Alice.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Sorry. As Phi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah? Yeah, I was. And yeah, I did.
Then?
Well, I want to believe in Alice.
It's not really a rational decision.
No, that's just kind of how personally I am. I know.
Yo, what's up?
Ow, what's up?
Siggy! But no! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
All right. Alice deserves a round where she doesn't get betrayed, damn it.
Looks like you're all here.
Finally, let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
I'm currently staring at it. Okay. Kay and Clover betrayed Tenmyoji, Dio and Wow! This game does absolutely everything to utterly insult me. Alice gets betrayed in the first two routes, so I feel bad for her, and I choose to ally her because everybody else kept betraying her. And then what immediately happens when I try to be nice? No! I get betrayed because me being nice is apparently not good enough in this game. So, fine. You want it that way? Then that's what I'm going to do. Fuck you! I'm going to betray everyone now! Are you happy? You stupid game!
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Hey, Alice! What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice.
What about the first two routes, huh, you friggin' bitch?
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray.
Says the bitch who kept choosing ally in the previous routes. Fuck you!
Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well...
You're a freaking hypocrite.
An idiot.
Idiot. Why? Why did you do it?
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
No, don't worry. I'll satisfy what the fuck this damn game wants. I'll betray everyone. Are you happy? Why? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know. Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma, but everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met. Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
No, fuck you. You chose ally in the previous ones. You got no... You...
Oh, was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. You made a stupid choice. And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
Fine. You happy? I'll just betray everyone. Fuck you. God damn it. I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Fi. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stunned. Why? Why had she done it? Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose ally.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick betray.
I'll believe you on that, Quark.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh, Theo, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied. That was a joke.
Fuck you, Gokichi!
Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
It was a joke?
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
It looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Tenmyoji, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start?
Fuck off, Alice. I really just don't give a shit right now about what you're just gonna say. Just gonna skip all this, because I don't care.
I'd say it's going to be Tenmyoji. Or Siggy. Oh, or maybe Fido. Or maybe everyone.
What?
Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized.
I see. Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
Took a moment to go over everything in my head. Alice is a bitch, Alice is a bitch, and Alice is a bitch. The AB game would continue until someone opened the number 9 door. There were no rules about how many people could or couldn't pass through the number 9 door. That meant it was possible for everyone to escape. The secondary chromatic doors would be opened by any number of people as long as you had the right bracelets, and also I have this ability to skip. It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too.
Oh, great. Luna and Dallas are paired. The pure innocent one is paired with the cold-hearted bitch, who's basically a hypocrite.
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too.
Yeah, what's the matter? You brain dead, Alice? Must be from being frozen all those years ago.
I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta. Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Huh. So this time I am a solo, huh?
Back when the AB gates closed.
No way, I probably did not read it right, sorry.
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too. And of course, it's totally random. No rules or anything! Now, with all of that explained, I must bid you.
Don't care, 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 I'm fucking pissed. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off.
Oh, hey, Sigma.
Hey,
Can I get you a seat?
please. Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. Why is Clover mad at me? She seems mad. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
Wait, seriously? I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
Oh yeah. If anything, Alice makes me want to drink, and I completely hate alcohol with a burning passion. You've got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well...
Well, what?
It's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No, my body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like... like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of
Really?
like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah!
Maybe it's
Exactly.
because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh, yeah. Right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright. I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys going to stick around here?
Yeah, haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. I waved goodbye and headed toward the exit. Where to next? Guess the infirmary. That's probably where bitch Alice is. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't go back to the same room that she already, you know, explored. Okay, who's in here? Oh! Hello, bitch! So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice.
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach.
That's because I'm kind of staring at one right now.
Are you still angry?
Of course! I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to just justify screwing someone else over?
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
Fuck you!
If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose ally, then I would have chosen ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
For once, Dio, I'm on Dio's side here.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here?
You're such a horrible person because you were allied with them and not me!
I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
Don't care.
I want to eat tons of delicious food. And
Fuck
fall
off.
in love.
Fuck off.
What an idiot.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Fuck you!
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again.
No, fuck you. You already had your chance.
I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Then you're not going to share that with us. Which is... Oh, that's a different pose.
Avenge my father's murder.
Eh?
That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine, see if I care. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Wait, what? I thought you were supposed to be like some ancient lady that was frozen in all ice. Are you telling me you're not? Or I'm just... Meaning...
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look. I mean, for one thing, detectives wear clothes.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you?
No.
CIA? Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work.
Now I know you're lying to me.
She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
Okay, now I know you're telling the truth there. A desert?
Yes. But that's an awfully long story.
Yeah, that's like almost like it's an entire different Let's Play or something.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me.
You're talking about fairness.
How about you guys give up a little personal information, too?
Well, I personally hate cold-hearted bitches.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Wait, really? You're a garbage collector?
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
He makes a fair point.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn.
Oh, I specialize in murdering people.
What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
You know? With that outfit, I believe it. A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th-generation ringleader.
Huh.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still.
Oh, come on, 40's still young.
He was pretty reckless for a guy that age.
Sounds like a spry dude.
Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah.
Huh.
Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light.
I don't recall us running into that old lady, so where the hell is she? Wait a minute. Damn it.
Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
Do
No
any
idea.
of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay, since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah,
It's-
you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
Are you implying that he's not?
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
I mean, looks can be deceiving. She's probably a doctor. Maybe even a neurosurgeon.
That
Okay,
leaves
maybe
us
that's-
with Phi.
I guess that's just kind of stretch. That's maybe a stretch, but I don't know.
She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No. Nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you do. So, basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name. and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't know, probably some crazy as fuck party at an elementary school. That or one of the craziest parent-teacher conferences in existence. I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
I think I'll head to the crew quarters.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
Later, dude. Okay. I head out of the infirmary.
Oh, Sigma.
Hey guys.
Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yep. Yeah, I was. Phi, Alan, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Besides a sexy poster? Not really.
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Huh? Oh, that's a book of meowed cats.
A meowed?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
You have no idea.
So what's the cat book about?
Oh, what? Oh my god, what is with Kay's expression? Look at Kay's expression. I'm sorry, I just like that. Okay, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks him out.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Maybe?
What?
I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Phi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Thank you for that, Quark.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Don't worry, join us, join us!
Oops.
Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant.
No.
Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes, apparently there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I've been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you? Okay.
Oh?
I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Okay. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes,
Oh, sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you, I'm sorry, Kay, I'm sorry. There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I'd heard it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before, almost like it's from different routes or something. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Horrible?
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it. It's
Where
right
is
over
it?
here in the next room. Just follow me.
Eh? Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Cork. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. Oh! What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Ah! Bomb? No. No way. Oh.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Oh my god, are we in space? Of course! It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. It hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody.
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up.
Oh, thank goodness.
They should be here in just a few seconds. See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
Right there. No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
This is dramatically different. For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me and Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there.
So we gave up on the lounge and came here. I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
It wasn't here when I was searching through this room, though. And it wasn't even mentioned in the previous routes either.
Why?
Well, during my
Clover!
Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth. Training, huh?
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Of course you can.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me.
No.
Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
What?
Antimatter?
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Anyhill Nation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Fine nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron.
You kind of lost me at it.
So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The
Okay.
thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. Alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites.
Yeah.
What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation.
Yeah.
It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
But it's effective.
You followed it, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of a... just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E = mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
Hiroshima? That was pronounced Hiroshima. Have I been pronouncing it wrong this whole time?
What the... You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using anti-hydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
You mean that weird purple orb in there?
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
Christ.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
No shit!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps. But how do we know this is the only bomb?
Shit, I did not think of that.
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Oh shit, that completely slipped my field of vision there. Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered...
Then there could be a number 2 bomb, or number 1 bomb out there, huh?
Yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Oh god. That's not good.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Okay, you make a fair point.
But what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Which is...
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password.
Answer 0!
If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port.
Oh, I see.
If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here.
Oh, okay.
Then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea, but we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right?
No.
So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
Ah. Kind of like how the mysterious body of that woman was planted before. Considering we didn't see her in this instance. After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Well, I was kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You've gotta be kidding me! I don't know anything about this bomb!
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was, just a... I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Wait. That doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Junior said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Vi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest, and Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice, Dio, Luna, Kay, Clover, Tenmyoji, Vi, or... He seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No. Why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No. It didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted this bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad!
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet.
Ah! Ah, shit. Is this for... Yeah, I was a yellow pair. Okay, my bad.
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright. Who am I paired with? Oh, well, I'll find out.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our options this time are,
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
I laid out our options. Option A. Luna and Dai, yellow pair, up with Clover, cyan, to open the green door. Tenmyoji and Dio, magenta, pair up with Alice, to open the red door. Kay and Quark, cyan, pair up with Vi, magenta door, to open the blue door. Oh, good! I'm paired up with... Oh, thank God. Option B. Luna and Dai pair up with Vi to open the red door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Clover to open the blue door. Kay and Quark pair up with Alice to open the green door. Option C. Luna and Dai pair up with Alice to open the blue door. Pair up with Alice. That's hilarious. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Vi to open the green door. Kay and Quark pair up with Clover to open the red door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay, how are we going to do this?
We need a system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most what?
The people who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Fuck you! Who cares? Well then, what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
Vote? So we all just, like, raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
No. Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore.
I think I have a pretty damn good reason not to like you.
Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
See, Luna's see, you're a good girl, Luna. You're a good girl.
Fine.
I'd like option C too.
Eh?
Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
I was going to go with that option anyway. So, option B then. I'd like to go with Phi. You good with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Okay.
We've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
So, 2 votes for A and 3 votes for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
No, we're not. Option C had won 4 votes. We were almost out of time, and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was going to have to go with the majority. What?
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Huh. What do you know? I didn't. Oh. I'm not giving you the satisfaction. You can just go fuck off, Alice. I'm done with this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.